Hey, yo, good morning, good morning. You want to say good morning?
On your keys, only crypto. Goodbye.
Even better, with a stuffed nose. We always got at least one kid home from school. We got a lot of news to talk about today. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that went down last night. Of course, another night I should have been up at 3 o'clock in the morning. This time, because it was tanking. Okay, you want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Let's fire up some tea. Let's get the room tweeted out. Let's fucking go! Alright, survive if you can, make it if you can, yeah. Hustle if you can, make it if you can, yeah. Esca Levi. Only the strong will survive in these times. Only yourself can free your mind. Keep your focus and don't waste time. Leave the beast and the evil behind. The wicked, 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 evil man them. Love the wicked, 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 evil man them. No power with the wicked, 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 evil man them. Love the wicked, 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 evil man them. I tell you, not trust them. We not trust them. When the Bible talk about Judas and most them. We not trust them. We not trust them. If them try take me life, try we force me. Hey, but mind get so active till it start to a muscle. Them not like me side when they get to use a hustle. So we stacking up the paper, put it larger than life. Bottles and car, them know how we have a couple. So why you tell the get to you to stay out of trouble? Out of still pressing on in this a everyday struggle. Life is like a crossword and we have to solve the puzzle. No make them juggle down in all the bubble. Alright, you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. I tell you, not trust them. We not trust them. When the Bible talk about Judas and most them. We not trust them. We not trust them. If them try larger than life, we must be. Your mother show I not teeth with your plastic smile. Wolf in your sheep clothes acting vile. See your fall and your casket spoil. That nah go work, nah go work. Hey, some of them know why you do to sit on a pot with the aisle. No why you put it bubble make it flow on them wild. Them woulda prefer see the hungry tears for your trial. I swear go to wicked them vile. No bother the wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love the wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. No power the wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love the wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. I tell we not trust them. We not trust them. When the Bible talk about Judas and most them. We not trust them. We not trust them. If them try take me life, try we force them. Hey, survive if you can, make it if you can. Hustle if you can, make it if you can. Yeah. Larger than life, just hustle if you can, hustle if you can. Yeah. Only the strong will survive in these times. Only yourself can free your mind. Keep your focus and don't waste time. Leave the beast and the evil behind. You wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. No power you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. Love you wicked, wicked, wicked evil man them. I tell you, not trust them. We not trust them. When the Bible talk about Judas and most them. We not trust them. We not trust them. If them try take me life, try we force them. Hey. Hey. We not trust them. We not trust them. What's going on, y'all? The big news last night. We had an update. We had a big update on Chronos Chain. There was an update for validators. They can't have 0% commission anymore. There's a minimum 5% commission for staking with validators. Could be a good thing. It's definitely incentivizing them. I guess 1 year in, we're gonna see these types of changes. Come on! I said I needed the laptop, dude.
You have a phone.
Unbelievable. All right, I didn't write any of this shit down, so let me just go through my tweets. This should be helpful. God, I should have written it down. Okay, they added SVN to MadMex for trading. Let me put this up top. I just saw that this morning. This is brand new from MMF. I don't know which side it's on. Actually, it's definitely not on the Polygon side, so it must be on Cro, because I went to the Polygon side this morning and I didn't see it. Jungle Code got bumped up to 10% discounts. Told y'all that yesterday. Here's some news from Filecoin and Cosmos. Both had updates as well. And Tectonic. Tectonic is partnering with the Kronos Cruisers for NFT staking. Okay, so is that the big announcement from Tectonic? Because that's not going to be enough. What we wanted was... I forget what we wanted. Oh, we wanted to be able to use liquid Cro as collateral on... Wait a second. Is that what we expected? Because now that I think about it, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because you can't stake Cro as collateral and stake liquid Cro as collateral. That would be the same Cro staked twice. What's up, work? How we doing on a Wednesday morning?
I don't know. I came up to hear you say staking the same Cro twice. That sounds pretty good to me. I like it.
I love it, but I mean, that is the whole point of liquid staking. I just think when it's collateral to borrow against, then obviously you wouldn't, as a platform, want to allow that type of double dipping.
I don't think you should try to make it sound so logical.
Well, I only sound logical when I say shit out loud, and then I realize how illogical it sounds. Like, why would we want that? Why would we ask for that when it doesn't really make a lot of sense now that I say it out loud? Isn't that what we wanted, work? That's what I'm asking. We wanted liquid Cro as a stakeable asset, as collateral.
I really don't know what you want or what anybody else wants.
Tough crowd today. You motherfuckers. I don't even have my laptop. I'll go get it back. Because I have another Esco Levi. That was Esco Levi and Busy Signal. I play Busy for you guys all the time. Esco Levi, though, that's Levi's favorite reggae artist for obvious reasons. I put on a couple of concerts for him here on the island, and I've got a bunch of dub plates. I would play them this morning while y'all are tweeting out the room. I need to know where this market is going, so let me know. Everybody's... Yo, I was trying to watch YouTube videos this morning to catch up on news, and it's already like the whole narrative has flipped already. Like 3 days ago, it was nothing but bull market videos, and then this morning it's nothing but the opposite. Whoa, it's a trap. It's a fucking trap. It's just a retracement. Doesn't seem that surprising. But okay, Hong Kong was the big news this week, right? They're letting people trade crypto again. What I didn't know was that they also just started this like stimmy program, like we did 4 years ago, 3 years ago. When did we all get those stimmy checks? Feels like forever.
I got mine last week.
Shut up. That's a tax return.
Yeah, I had never claimed or gotten them because I had never done my taxes. I stopped doing my taxes like 5 years ago because it got too complicated. So I just, I was buried in like just too busy and overwhelmed with can't understand, and I just didn't do them. So finally, I told my wife. She was bugging me. She's like, "You got to do the taxes. You got to do the taxes. Something about school, and you got to do taxes, and blah blah blah." And I was like, "You know what? I'm checking out. Um, if you want them done, like I'll try to answer questions for you, but like I'm throwing in the towel." So she wrapped her mind around them, and she submitted them, and we got credits for all those different times they were sending out money. And it was better. I mean, I know that.
Wait, so you hadn't filed taxes since the stimulus, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yeah, I stopped 2017.
Yeah, because there were. No, go ahead.
The last time I.
Oh shit! Of course. Now I lose them. They gave out a bunch of like weird little stimmies in between that big one, and now like just this past year, I got $250 for some reason. I don't know. Just like got a check in the mail, $250. They're giving out $680 equivalent in Hong Kong to every person. So that's a lot of liquidity.
That 250 actually egg stimulus. I don't know if you heard that.
That was the egg. Everybody got an egg.
Yeah,
check?
everybody gets a dozen eggs.
A dozen eggs are about $250 here on the island. Yeah. All those hippies that have been keeping chickens this whole time, they are fucking just rubbing it in our faces. Like, my chickens lay golden eggs.
I told my wife, because there's people around here have chickens, and she's like, "What's up with these people and the chickens?" I was like, "You're gonna wish you were one of those chicken people." And guess what? She wishes she was a chicken person now.
I forget which rapper it was, but I was just watching some video where this rapper was at a farm for the first time. He's like, "Wait, the eggs come out the chicken's ass? Oh, it was Ollie G." I was watching Ollie G from fucking. That was like my childhood. Do the kids these days even know who Ollie G is? They know about Borat. They don't know Ollie G. Ollie G was good shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm bringing
I
it
didn't
back.
even know what it was. I mean, I work at a movie theater, and all of a sudden we were playing Borat, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And like all the employees are like,
Changed this whole thing.
they were
up.
like, "Let's watch the preview. Let's watch the movie." And I got like 20 minutes into it, and I was like, "I'm gonna go back to work. You guys enjoy this stupid shit."
They love Borat, bro. Ollie G was a much better character. They gotta bring that shit back. He said he would never eat eggs again after he learned where they come from. They come out the chicken's bum, isn't it? Hey everybody, it's almost 9 a.m. This is we started on time today, but look at this crowd. It's very, very lackluster. Maybe we should always wait until 9:30. I don't know. Everybody's still waking up. But that Asian market, I keep telling y'all, 3 o'clock in the morning is when we need to be up. I need to change my whole fucking schedule. Everything happens at 3 o'clock in the morning now. Does anybody else notice this?
Yeah, my bowels and the market.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
They work at the same on the same clock, you know?
Well, it's good that you're regular. That's important.
I'm like, "Ooh, and it's time to buy Bitcoin."
We're promoting healthy lifestyles in here. I snack on granola late at night. That's my trick. Hey, who do we got down here? Jello. Big shout out to Jello and the Crusader app, keeping everybody up to date on Chronos Twitter Spaces. Like, no shit. If I'm not using the app, I'm just using his like morning tweet to keep track. Like I'll see his tweet and I'll just click on one of the names and go to their space. God, I'm just blocking people like a motherfucker this morning. Not real people, bots. I'm talking about bots. They love trying to trick people underneath my tweets with these fake tokens. I also got accused. This really got me this morning. I got accused of buying followers, of having fake followers. That really hurts my feelings. That hurts my feelings because it's hard, dude. It's hard to build up a legitimate following. And that's one of the things that sucks about going over 10K. You go over 10K and people just assume that you bought them. But this is like a crofam person that was like, I gotta stop responding to tweets. If you respond to a tweet, then it just like snowballs. It's like giving a mouse a cookie. Like, well, explain yourself then. Explain everything by typing. Just come in here. Just come in here and hit the mic button. You want to talk that shit? Talk it up here. I got all your receipts. Speaking of receipts, Zach XBT. Wait, man. I just got to put everything up top and then I can scroll through it. I tweeted too much this morning. So Zach XBT put something out about frenzies. You guys remember frenzies? I guess they rugged yesterday. I never definitely never promoted it, but we never really talked about it in here. This is one that a lot of the ETH crowd, like the Twitter space hosts, I remember when they promoted this one because it was a Dutch auction and it started at 3 ETH. So that was the big topic of the week, was like Dutch auctions. And then everybody got into this shit because like Farouk was promoting it. Farouk is probably one of the biggest influencer, I can't even say it, on crypto Twitter, or NFT, like NFT crypto Twitter. These are the people that, represent us. Fucking BitBoy and Farouk. It's like we don't get to choose. Well, we do get to choose, but we're already too late. This boat is already moving. This train has left the station. I'm going to put this tweet up top for any of you interested in rugs. This was a ballsy one. This was ballsy. They could have just rugged it a year ago. I don't know what they waited for. Because they literally did nothing. They took in about 8 million and they did nothing. Oh, they were probably milking the royalties. That's what it is. And now now it's going back to zero royalties. You're going to see these shit projects disappear. Because if nothing's coming in on the secondary, they don't got time for that. Fucking A, man. Hey, who's coming up here? Nobody? All right. See you later.
I'm right here. You have everything you need.
Hey,
Stop bugging them.
No, where is everybody? I don't even know. I'm exhausted today. I need another cup of coffee. Sometimes we get someone real talkative up here, like Hyper, and I'm like
Hyper,
muting them. But this morning,
he has some interesting things to say, but he drives me crazy with every which way he goes, and the volume of his mic. I don't even know what the volume of my mic is, but
it's a mystery still why some people's audio covers up other people's. Like, I'll listen back to the show, and I don't realize it during the show, but like some people, when they talk, it just covers me up completely. Like, you can't even hear me yelling at them in the background.
You're
I gotta find
sometimes
out.
you're very quiet also.
Get at
True.
it.
Yeah.
Me?
It might be your mic on that day. I don't know, but sometimes you're quiet.
Oh, like the volume's just
Yeah,
coming through low the
your
whole
volume.
time? That's gotta be this phone. Yeah, I gotta get a new phone. I'm starting to love this phone though. Like, you get to this point, it's like a bell curve. And you get to a point on the graph where it's like you've had the phone so long and you haven't broken the screen. So it's like it's a treasure now. And now you gotta keep it as long as possible. This is an iPhone 10. I've had this thing for 3 years. Like, before I met you guys, I had this phone. It's beautiful. It works. It's just the battery. I have to keep it plugged in the whole time I do the show.
So I had my battery replaced a few weeks ago at the Apple store because my battery, like, you guys are so interesting, that by 11 my battery was shot, and so I got the battery replaced. They said, yeah, your battery was not good, so we got you a new battery here. And it was pretty cheap, $69, including installation or labor, whatever you want to call it. But, I didn't want to tell my wife at first. Things didn't get any better. However, so we were at the Apple store again this past weekend, and I said that battery, like, didn't get any better. So this guy, he monitors it with his little Apple system thing there, and he says, yeah, the battery's still great. Let's analyze some of these different settings you've got here. He was like, oh, your settings. Yeah, your settings are really, Twitter's using 25% of your battery. And, you shouldn't, I had my screen staying on too long, and I'm getting too many updates. And
Bro, this is how bad I am. I go against what my phone is trying to do. I keep YouTube open and running a video all the time so that my screen doesn't shut off and I can, like, continually watch the charts or Twitter.
well,
That's probably
I
draining the
think,
battery.
yeah, if you get a second device for that,
I just think it's so cool. You can do picture in picture on your
yeah, it's pretty
phone.
great. But
Like, yeah, a couple of years ago, that was
you've
impossible.
turned your phone into something that has to be plugged in all the time. Now it's a TV.
I'm working the shit out of it. Yeah. Well, because also I feel like it's part of my job. I got to stay on top of what's happening so I can tell
You're right.
everybody.
You're right. Nobody can deny it. But a second
And I'm on top of this
or
shit, work.
a
I
TV,
am on
because you
top
can,
of it.
even if you find the video on your phone, you can, tell it play on my TV. So you got a TV
Yeah,
somewhere. Put it on the wall.
I should have a TV down here. Actually, there is a giant TV right here.
Right there.
I never use this thing. God. It's behind a pile of sneakers.
You got to put it in front of the pile of sneakers. Yep.
And what? Watch YouTube on it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
It's true.
Because of you. I'm going to do it.
I assumed that you had some, you had like 40 TVs on the wall, and
no, bro. And I'm like, I have to get my face all the way up to the phone to, like, see some of the charts that they're talking about in the videos. Because I got it. First of all, I got the tiny screen in the top right. And then there's a screen in that screen that's got the chart on it. So I'm like, I'm really doing it to my eyeballs, bro. Look at this chimp. This chimp is fried. That's what I look like. Like, oh, good morning, silly girl. How we doing?
Hey, I was just going to say, it's kind of refreshing not to hear you yelling and screaming and everybody arguing and ADHD and all over the place. Just throwing that out there.
Thank you.
And uh, you got to remember to tell people to mint a Thundercat. You forget that.
I do. I forget it, and there's actually no benefit to me not saying it because even if I'm not telling you guys to go mint Thundercats, there are motherfuckers out there like Block Alpha. He is shilling his bullshit NFTs and shitcoins. And the truth of the matter is, like, yeah, I never fucking talk about it. So mine as well.
Everybody else comes in here and talks about their drops. Talk about yours.
Thundercats are minting right now on islandthunder.io or crocee.io/VIP/drop/Thundercats, something like that. I'll get it up top. They're 199 Cro or 11.99 USDC specifically. The USD is going to be a better. That's going to be a better buy. I think I haven't done the math, but just like top of the head, I think anything over 7 cents for Cro, it's going to be a better deal in USD. And I think we're staying over 7 cents now. So it's up to y'all, but the mint funds go directly into Thunder liquidity. 100% of the Cro and 100% of the USDC get paired with Thunder. So it's not making a purchase. It's not pumping the price of Thunder. It's pairing it. So the lower the price of Thunder, the more liquidity you're actually making. And for all Thunder holders, this is forever liquidity. This is trading liquidity that will never go anywhere because after it gets made, it gets sent to the dead wallet or the burn wallet, whatever you want to call it, the wallet that's all zeros, and nobody has the keys to it. So almost 75% of Thunder's trading liquidity on Crodex right now is from this wallet. And that just goes to show you that, like, you can count on that forever. I think that's pretty dope.
The current price of Cro at 16.69 equivalent USD to mint one if you do it with Cro versus USDC.
Wow, that's a serious discount. That's like a 25% discount. And the USDC mint is working great. I used it last night. Who else are we minting?
Fallen Angels, the Wyverns is coming up at the end of the week.
Tactical Battle Cats on Ethereum.
Yeah, their reveals today.
Oh, what time?
The reveal party, they're doing it, I think, at 5:15 this evening. EST. I think the plan is 6 to reveal.
Wow. I told them I was going to mint last night and I forgot to do it. I spend all of my time doing Cro transactions, and I've completely fallen off with Ethereum. It's hard to get back to get out of these kind of like habits. Getting lazy and getting complacent. This is something that we gotta change.
What's your current giveaway for minting Thundercats?
We are gonna give out another legendary chimp at 840 mints. So 30 more mints, and we're gonna give out. Let me get a picture of this chimp. Oh, we might be giving out a 4-trait chimp. If we get there before Friday, we're gonna give out a 4-trait chimp. That's crazy.
And what are the full requirements?
You got to hold 1,000,000 Thunder. You got to have a Thunder token, and you got to mint a Thundercat. Every Thundercat mint, if you follow the first 2 requirements, is an entry. And congrats to Elder Gaz for winning last week. He wasn't even holding a chimp yet. That was his first chimp, and he'd been looking for one. What's up, work?
What if what if all your thunder is in Crodex in the LP, and what if all your Thundercats are staked at Troopers?
The Thundercats, that's fine. You can stake them. We're going off of the blockchain, so we're going off of the mint list on the contract. When it comes to the thunder in your wallet, you have to hold it in your wallet. We're not going off of LP tokens. We're going off of thunder as a single token in your wallet. And this is twofold, right? First and foremost, we kind of want to incentivize and promote holding a million thunder because it's something that everybody can do. It's an attainable goal, you know? Like, I always wanted a million Cro. I know I'm probably never going to get there. Hard as I try, I'm probably not going to get there. But a million thunder is an attainable goal. And 10 Thundercats is an attainable goal, which would give you, tax-free trading for forever. Like, all of this shit is so long-term that I think that gets lost on people sometimes because it's not the status quo around here. It's about, what do I get back immediately? Like, what are my rebates? What are my royalties? What are my immediate utilities for minting this NFT? Whereas, like, Thundercats are more of a at the foundation, more of a long-term play. They're also a great entry point for people that are just getting into crofam, right? 199 Cro or $11, even better, to hold a piece of this project. But if you hold 10 and you're whitelisted for tax-free trading and you've created forever liquidity with each mint that you've made, it's a win-win. Everybody wins. We've been working on this a long time, and I'm really proud of how it's shaping up. We've got like 810 mints already. And we started about a month ago. Right? Yeah. So if this mint lasts 4 months, that's fast in my mind. That's fast. Because I think 4 months from now, there are going to be people that are still rolling in here, their first day. What am I getting into? Speaking of which, hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. on a Wednesday. What are we getting into? Let's check these charts. Tweet out the room, and then you can hit that mic button. That shit is free. Come on up here. Tell us what you're getting into. But these numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let them be your daddy. Oh, shit. I sold one of my Bollies last night. That's cool. Shout out to Bollies NFT. Bitcoin is at $24,117. Looking like it's heading down still. ETH is at 1647. Holding like this is, yeah. Zooming out a little bit. ETH has been just kind of bouncing around 1650. Matic is at $1.37 this morning. Went all the way down to $1.31 last night. Yeah, at 3:00 in the morning, just like I fucking said. AVAX is at $20.36. Solana is at $23. Cosmos Atom, $13.63. And Crow's holding at 8.4, 8.39. Not bad. Who's our big winners today? DAP Radar, 63%. Velo, 26%. Stacks. Anchor Protocols up 20%. Badger DAO, Quick Swap. Again, Quick Swap is staying up here, but it's at 107.50. So it pumps and comes back down, pumps and comes back down. If you can get Quick Swap under $100, that's a fucking buy. Because what was the high? I think Quick Swap went to like $1,200. Let me check. Quick Swap went to $1,300. I fucking know my shit, man. Hey, you think you know your shit? Come on up here. Come on up here. Talk that shit. Mr. Hoddle is here. I don't know if y'all heard, but Mr. Hoddle and I and Mr. 21 are going to be bringing back that Sunday service vibe. March 5th, first big crofam Sunday space revival. It's a revival. Y'all ever been to a revival tent? Hallelujah.
I've seen it.
Have you? They don't do that shit up here.
We had the during COVID times. The sheriff, the local sheriff, he had set up a revival in our parking lot like 2 years in a row, and it was a real sight.
We are gonna exorcise the demons. We are reviving that old crofam vibe. If Crow could hit 10 cents, I think everybody would be talking about us, and I think that would work out pretty well. I think if everyone in Hong Kong took that $680 and bought some Crow, I think we'd be looking pretty good. When do those stimmy checks hit? And work, if you got your tax return already, that means I should get mine.
No. I haven't done 2022s yet.
Oh, these are back. You got your back
everything
taxes.
else is complete, and my wife is working on this one, but she's waiting for me. She gave me a list of things for me to produce, and I'm not producing at this exact moment. But maybe later today I will produce.
I bet you. I bet you'll produce. I'm bullish.
I produce when I'm ready.
Not when someone tells me to. Hey, what are these fuckers doing down here? You guys got better.
I'm laying eggs here. Designer.
Then come up here and talk to us. Yeah.
What are you doing? Design.
Work's putting in all the work.
Where are you? Come up here. I want to hear your voice.
I will rug this shit. Nothing against work or anything, but like,
brush your teeth.
I'm
drink
amazed.
your water.
I'm amazed. They got. I mean, we packed it all in to 40 minutes. We got the price charts. We got who's minting. We got who rugged. We got all the updates. Chronos updated last night. Cosmos is doing a big upgrade. Polygon is doing a ZK EVM. Oh, Citadel is on a plane. All right. That is a good excuse. That is perfectly fine. How many of you are flying right now? Raise your hands. Flying and driving, you get a fucking pass. But the rest of y'all should be up here. Voodoo, you should be up here. Hoddles, you're supposed to be up here.
What about
Murph can do whatever the
they're
fuck
in the
he
shower.
wants. That's good. 9:30. I mean, maybe the later starts in the morning is a better idea. I knew I was doing the right thing, man. Don't let people pressure you into doing shit. Do what you feel.
Well, then
do what your heart tells you.
Change all the stuff to 9:30 then.
Yeah, I know, but Legion already made all the graphics, and keep them guessing. Morpheus, I'm not gonna do my Norwegian accent this morning. That was obviously about to get me canceled yesterday.
I cannot do your Jamaican accent, so today it's me and I sit like that. Yeah, doing accent.
He said I heard it. I heard it.
I. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fucking great, man. I'm great, no matter what. But
That's awesome.
I could use some alpha today from you guys. I could use like a good play, like a good flip, like a good token, something.
Well,
Anything.
I have actually this guy in DJ chat called Arte. He's flipping all day long, and he won't flip anything that I mint. So I'm not gonna give you flipping news, I guess. But I have had a goal. If I can get him to mint stuff, then I'm doing something right. So for now, he has only minted my free mint. So, but alpha, I can drop you some alpha if you like some.
Yeah, and drop the link for your mint up top, man. People got to know where this stuff is.
Well, that's the thing. It's gonna change. It's gonna go to Besus, and we're gonna shut down the NFT launch me very soon and open up on a Besus with a new drop. So it's the same artwork, but new trades. And yeah, we're heading towards the game. Be working on the tap constantly for the entirety of the year, really. And we have a lot coming. We have Morphs token. We have staking with lands. Lands will be airdropped in this week. People can go and upgrade their lands with potions and shit. Actually, shit. They can use fertilizer on the lands and upgrade them. So there's a lot going on, and I kind of found use for the shit Santas as well. So kudos for that. And yeah, the good news is we're dropping on Ebisus, and it will be great. Keep your eyes open.
Keep your ears to the grindstone. Excuse me. I'm pumped for you, man. I think you could be introduced to a whole new group of people on a Besus, or a different level of visibility. Like, we got to give props to NFTlaunch.me. They picked up the pieces when LootPad ended, and we did our first Chronos drop on LootPad. So those are our drop brothers. Cromorphs is our drop brother, and we support everybody over there. I see CrowFundsMe is here. CrowFundsMe is the one who picked up LootPad and turned it into NFTlaunch.me. So big props to him. Are you keeping the mint over there, or are you shutting that one down completely?
Well, he heard it here, so I don't have to DM him about it. But shut it down. We're gonna shut down on NFT Launch Me, and yeah, we will redeploy.
And yet another reason why you got to be here every morning. Like, if you're not here, you're not gonna know which mints to shut down and which ones to pump up.
Yeah, and I have not been here a lot. I have actually been working. I've heard a couple of times I'm in here, you're talking, and you're like, don't come with these excuses. You haven't been there for 4 months, and you come up here and you're like, I've been working. I've been busy.
No,
like,
you got pudding to prove it, bro. Like,
I have actually,
the stuff that you've built is very intricate for a small project. Like, there's a lot going on.
I'm trying to make it easy for you as and the end user. And maybe I should ask you to to go through the page, like with you have to connect to get anything up there, but just so you could see through it, maybe you could do your reading and check for errors in my writing, because I found one yesterday and it was embarrassing. So I'm probably
I would
got
be
more.
happy to, and that goes for all of y'all. It's much more fun if you send it to me and I tell you what the typos are, than for me to tweet the typos underneath your tweet, because that makes me look like a dick and that makes you look bad. So don't make me do that. I do it all the time. Baby Hop, I'm about to do it to you again this morning. Why is there so hard? Everybody fucks up there. If we're talking about somebody else's stuff, that's THEIR. Their stuff. Not my stuff. It's a better look
Maybe
for all
they
of
are.
us when we're spelling things properly.
Well, in these days, maybe they identify as stuff, so they are stuff.
Oh, God damn. I see. Thank you. I knew I was going to get canceled today for something I didn't see coming. Identify as whatever you want. And happy 420 to our friends in the Middle East. Pew, pew.
England.
Is it England? All right.
Yeah, it's 3:30 in Norway.
Shout out our stoner limey brethren. Dongde. How them dongde? All them de. We all them de de. All them de. We all them de de. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Hey, what are we doing? What are y'all doing? Jello. The fuck is up? All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna go get the laptop. You guys are killing me. I'm gonna go steal the laptop from my poor sick kid. This morning I come out. He's got the fucking Oculus on with tissues stuffed up his nose. Sorry, I had to tell everybody about your
Yeah.
I should have taken a picture.
Do you need it?
Yeah, you want to pick a song?
You already had a song.
Honestly, I'm getting it from all sides today.
Okay.
I already had a song. Yo, play the Esco Levi. Go to your videos. Go to the one that we recorded. This is a Esco Levi track that oh, here we go. We got an Island Thunder dub plate. Drop that. Is Esco Levi still your favorite reggae artist?
I guess. Well,
thank you.
Also, Bob Marley. Don't take
Thank
it
you.
down there.
Everybody's giving me so much good energy today. Here we go. Tweet out the room. This is Esco Levi with Island Thunder dub plate. Ba-boom. Yo, all the Canadians should know Esco Levi. He's like your most famous Canadian reggae artist. So get up here, Canucks.
Island Thunder, Bulldog, Rasto, Esco Levi present the Mother's Vineyard. Listen. No come to relax, no scissors to reject. No girl can kiss off the lips of them get head. I don't just say them can't live without me dead. And we don't like the sound of love thief and beg. Down your earth, your idiot that dance jet. There's a let place for the unfeeded bed. A poke Babylon, a vegetable feed jet. Yeah, this island turned down tonight, your sound dead, yeah. We don't care who sing sweat. This island turned down, we kick out the tail. And none of them can take the king say. I chop a bit that turn it up and repair. We don't care who sing sweat. This island turned down, we kick out the tail. Bulldog, are you on this train? On to them. Hey, but down in your tune. Bulldog, rise up on the top, down in your tune. Pop out every teeth in the gum in your tune. And the rum can go in your tune. Yes, both them a walk care who sing sweet. The silent thunder we box out your teeth. None of them can take we king seat. Drop a beat that turn it up and repeat. We don't care who sing sweet. The smartest villain we pump out your teeth. Hey, so stop chat off your beat. But sound, alright. Me say your mouth could have long like to beside the wall. Really want to know well who drive the wall. Island thunder touch around with the get this child. Oh, we are really banal. They tell you say, we don't care who sing straight. This bulldog on me box out your tail. Rust to well you run the street. Warm to them, Martins Vineyard.
Oh shit, I dropped the phone. Whopping to them. I don't even know, Levi. I don't even know, Esco Levi. Whopping to them. This island thunder will kick out your teeth. That's a rough dub plate, bro. That shit is
You reminded me of an island boy.
Get out of here. Get him out. No, please stay. Please stay. Please stay. All right, what am I missing today? What am I like? If everybody's so busy, then there must be something that I'm not hearing about or that I haven't heard about that y'all are getting into. Don't make me feel like that. What is everybody getting into?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Maybe we ran out of shit. Maybe we've had shit to talk about for almost 2 years straight, and now today there's nothing.
There is something with Microsoft today, Alpha.
Oh shit! When you thought, when we fucking A, bro, take it away.
So Microsoft partnered with blockchain protocol Anchor, the one with the K, not the C in the middle, guys. Anchor, to try to get more nodes out of Amazon cloud and get people to run them in the Microsoft Azure cloud. So
thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a win-win for all of crypto, because like the vast majority of nodes are run off of AWS.
Yeah, and Microsoft's goal is to work with Anchor to create a service catalog, a cloud catalog, where you could essentially sign up for an Azure virtual machine to get deployed automatically depending on what blockchain you want. So you just click Ethereum and it does an Ethereum one. You could click Cro and it just builds you a validator node. You know, you have to be willing to throw in the 32 ETH. So that's not going to be cheap, but you might as well run a full node if you have the money, you know, and not let Cro be your daddy. So
let's go. How hard would it be for us as a community to put 32 ETH together? Not that hard.
Oh no, and the rewards you could split. You know, you could use NFTs to tokenize the rewards and do royalty drops based on once a month. Yeah.
Right? And if Cro, I mean, I know they will let us be a validator at some point down the road, and we'll be ready when they do. But until then, why shouldn't we run an Ethereum validator or Cosmos? Something.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to be on Cosmos validator. 20-something%, dog.
I would throw, like, I've got 120 Atom. I would throw it all into this project.
Jerry's pool, we're coming for you. Watch out. Crypto, right? Crypto Kip likes that. He likes more validators, you know. Yeah.
And it, even though it's crypto.org and it's incredibly centralized, it's our only crack at being a validator at this point in the Cro ecosystem. And they just changed it last night to a 5% minimum commission for all validator nodes. I'm still up here asking what people feel about that. I haven't heard anything yet. Jello, what do you think?
I don't have any opinion on that. Sorry, I was coming up with some other news. But if you want to get some feedback on that, I'll wait.
I'll take it. You know, it's
All right.
slim pickings today, Jello.
All right. Well, this is breaking news. Yeah, Google Cloud has partnered with Tezos. I don't even know if I said that right because I'm not too familiar with it. But I actually learned this morning on CroFundsMe. He has a space almost every morning. He's sharing all kinds of great info like this. So I read a little bit more about it. So yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, Google Cloud has partnered with Tezos and to grow its Web3 application development. So
well, I knew about Tezos and I knew about the Anchor Microsoft thing. That's why Anchor just pumped like crazy. It's always nice to know why. You know, but like I didn't know that CroFundsMe runs a morning space.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, you can find it on Crusader. Absolutely. But yeah, he's
Hey,
in there.
I set him up. You knock him down, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, he does some good stuff. I mean, a lot of times it's like just a couple people in there, but he's like, like sharing the news. So it's I go in there and just listen in while I'm making breakfast.
We need more of this, morning shows, afternoon shows, evening shows. Just even if you just fire up a space, have it recorded, and just go through the news. I had a buddy, I don't know where he went, from Africa, and he was running these news spaces every morning with like the sound effects, not from our soundboard. Like he had his own soundboard doing the and he would break down, basically just reading off of like Google News or wherever the fuck. But it was recorded, and even if nobody was showing up at the moment, like it's content and it's out there for people to consume. And I think that's the most important thing. You just keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Now, CroFundsMe, I don't think is recording it, which is a great idea. I think you should start doing it, man, because you do a good job in the morning. So,
yeah, especially if he's condensing the news. People don't know where to find all this information, mostly because there is no singular place where you can get all of it at once. There's some newsletters, there's some websites, there's some Twitter pages or whatever you call it, and you gotta go out there and search for it. But everybody enjoys having it told to them, and throw your opinions in there. Can't hurt. Let them know how you're feeling. How you feeling?
Hey, Alpha. Since you are absolutely terrible at this, I did post a couple things down in the space bubble regarding your mint. If you want to check the details to make sure I have it right, let's encourage everybody to get down there, like, retweet, get the word out about the mint, scroll through the comments. If there's another project in there that you guys support, I won't tell you to like and retweet everything, but show support to those that you do love.
You are learning from the best. I can tell. Murphy is teaching you well.
No. Trust me. No, it's not him.
Hoddles, what are you thinking, man?
I think Elon fucked up because Twitter has been really weird. I didn't even request to come up here.
Oh, well, I didn't want you up here anyways.
No, I just mean today I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen in, and then all of a sudden, like, you're like, hey, Hoddle, what? I don't know what happened.
I'd like to give Elon a shout out because my guy felt me struggling up here, and he sent Silly Girl to save my ass, and he even snuck you up here, Hoddles. I need you sometimes.
Bro, did you? All right, so I want to ask you, have you been having troubles with your spaces?
Yeah, Twitter in general hasn't been really working that well.
Like, so last night when I started a space, I had to start the space 3 separate times. The first time I started the space, everything went white. I couldn't get back in. And then I had to close out the app, which then closed that space. I started a new space. That space like collapsed on itself. I don't know. It wouldn't kickstart. And then when I closed the app and came back in, it allowed me to reconnect my first session.
After starting a whole new one.
After starting a whole new one.
That's crazy.
Like, it was the weirdest thing. And then last night, we had two different people who came up out of nowhere. Who they didn't request, or they said they didn't request. But
bro, the trolls have been nuts. The trolls have been coming out of
Yeah.
the woodworks, like straight up like a movie, like when the zombies just start crawling out of holes and shit.
Well, you know what it is? I heard about this, and a theory around this is that since the API is being shut down for free use, right? Like these people that come in and post 60 things at the top in a moment, they're doing it through a bot. They're doing it through the API, right? So once you give them access to be a speaker, they run the script and boom, it's there. Like, how the hell did they do it? It's through the API. So all these people that are taking advantage of the free API, they're going to have to pony up $100 soon, or they're not going to. So it's going to change a lot of things. And that's
so they're getting their last kicks in.
They're getting, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
They come in to get to squeeze out the, because they've built these scripts and stuff, and they're going to be worthless unless they start paying, right? And a lot of them won't.
You just blew my mind. That makes perfect sense to me. Because a bunch of those things were confusing me, and I didn't even realize it. Like, we were always wondering, how is it that this person can come up here and post that much stuff? Like, it doesn't seem physically possible. Also, I didn't see any of it, right? It's like you don't see the first one and then suddenly there's 75. How did that happen? Of course, it's a
2
bot.
seconds.
It's a script.
Yeah.
Of course. And then we heard the news last week about charging for the API now, no matter what, right? So even the small people that aren't using as much, they got to pony up $100 or whatever it's going to be. We didn't know what the effects would be, and that's really funny, actually.
Yeah. And expect a little more turbulence, like we're talking about the public API, but there is the API that Twitter runs on, right? Because it's all just one big API. So, I mean, over the next few weeks, this kind of stuff is, because they're making big changes to it to get ready for this.
Can we explain what an API is real quick for people that don't?
Like me. I was about to ask the same thing. Like, hey, bro, I'm a dumbass. You want to just tell me what API means?
Yeah, it's an application programming interface. It essentially is a way for two, disparate systems to communicate with each other, and usually it's in the form of this, programming interface, which is basically the rules with which the systems will communicate with each other, which is usually through, scripts and JSON commands. I won't go any further, but
yeah, because is that? Sorry.
I thought it stood for apple pie integration. So you learn something new every day.
Apple pie. I know about Raspberry Pi. That's about it.
No, guys. So when you publish a website, if you want people to be able to communicate with you through your website, you have to publish what commands that you accept, and that's called an API. So if you want to talk to me, you have to use these commands in this format, and everybody has their own. So then you need middleware to kind of talk between them.
Okay, and
it said much better than me. Very well.
What?
Okay, let me jump in.
What's the difference between an RPC and an API? They're in the same part of my head where I don't understand them, and it's just like my brain categorizes them as things that you need for computers to talk to each other.
Okay, let me try this one. API through a blockchain in a blockchain terms, because API is used everywhere. When I create a smart contract, I need to know what functions are in that smart contract when I want to interact with it. So I have an API. This API contains every function that is in that smart contract. I can't talk to that smart contract without the correct function. So it really is just, as Jello mentioned, or Mr. Wall, a way to communicate across and asynchronous communication. So you don't have to have the asset, you just need to be able to call the asset, if that makes sense. I'm going on a tangent here because I really just recently learned how to interact with all these things. So for example, take an Ebisu smart contract, for instance. They probably have the same function for withdrawing. So I was able to fix this on NFT LaunchMe because our DApp that we use for withdrawing, it went down. So I needed the API, and I could use this API on Chromorphs, on Chronos Chibis, on all the projects that are minting on NFT LaunchMe with the same contract, because the API contained a function that's similar, and I can use this function, and it works. So yeah.
Like a translator, so they can talk to each other.
Yeah, it's like the dictionary. You have to have someone in between here. That's a good way to look at it.
I got you. What's up, Voodoo?
Yeah, to dummy down that just a bit more, an API is just a way of communicating with, let's say, information that is stored in a server, right? And it's efficient. So for example, by creating an API for our marketplace at Peppermint, we can cut down our server costs by 50% because it's less calls going to our AWS servers. So if you have like stuff that you're building on AWS, if you just have it open, right? Every time there's a call to that server, you're charged. So by using an API, you can funnel everything through your API, and it's much more efficient and much more for anyone building.
That sounds like a layer too.
Think of it as like a middleman between the outside world and the server. And it's like a very efficient, like a personal assistant that kind of just makes everything very streamlined and efficient, right? So you're not having all these hundreds of calls. It organizes everything. So like I may have a list of things or functions that I need to accomplish, and then it organizes everything and presents one list, right? Compared to 100 lists attacking the server.
I got you. I'm appreciative that we have so many knowledgeable people up here, because it probably takes all of us to be able to break something like that down to a level that everyone can understand.
Yeah, and they're all describing it correct. So don't be confused by the different definitions that you're hearing, because the way an API is used for Twitter is a little different from the way an API is used for a marketplace, but they're all APIs. There are like APIs are used. It's not new tech. APIs have been in use since like, Web 2 days, right? So there are many uses for APIs.
I got you. Hey, Palpable, it's nice to have you up here this morning. It's not every morning we get you up here. Everything sounds better when you say it. So what's the news today?
Nothing much, just came back from the Veil of the Void, as per usual, where I disappear every now and again to hibernate.
Is it nice there?
Oh yeah, it's quite cozy, might I add. But yeah, no, things have been pretty all right, actually. I'm currently working with a new company and getting the community built out slowly but surely. And, well, just forever at the grind, as are you.
Yes, sir. So we might have to catch you up then, if you've been hibernating. Let's see. ETH is the most deflationary it has ever been. And I'm proud of everybody out there for burning the fuck out of it, especially Blur, the new marketplace on Ethereum that had hit the #1 spot this past week after making a lot of noise. They were the largest ETH burn, and that's through the transaction fees because of EIP 1559. We have been technically deflationary since the merge, but when there wasn't a lot of transactions, and the GUI was under 16, I remember those days. I think it was like back in the fall of last year. There was ETH was definitely going up. The float was increasing, but holy shit! In the past 2 months, we have taken it way down. I think we're like, I should get the numbers up. You can go to soundmoney.org and you can see all this live data on the Ethereum float. But I think we're like 30,000 ETH burned net since the merge. Like, that's how far we're under where we were before the merge happened. And that's just awesome to me, that there's less ETH out there now than there was during the merge, even though we've minted a lot, like 1 million.
Yeah, that's huge news, man. And especially with recently, I've picked up that there's a lot of public interest showing in ETH Layer 2 solutions like Polygon, which is only spelling good fortune for the entire ecosystem. I was actually quite glad because, so right now I'm working for a fintech startup, and they originally decided to build on the Binance Smart Chain. But because of recent news that I won't go into too deeply, they'd actually decided to make a last-minute pivot into ETH, and this was sort of the last cutoff moment before development ensued. So this was like the golden opportunity for them, and I'm actually quite glad to be a part of the larger ETH ecosystem again. So right now, I believe that all of the projects that I contribute to are either on ETH Layer 1 or ETH Layer 2 ecosystems.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, which is kind of strange coming from someone who proclaims to be a non-maxi.
Well, we won't hold it against you, because you
Thank
don't
you, sir.
have that. Like, the maxi is more of a mentality than your bags. It can be a dangerous mentality to fall into, where you love a token so much you start hating all the other ones because they're not your token. And that is not going to help anybody this year. 2023 is about IBC, connecting the blockchains and doing it safely.
Diversification. And actually, it's not entirely true. One of the projects that I work with is on Solana, so joke's on me.
Hey, Solana, I gotta give it to Solana. We faded the shit out of Solana, and they're at $25.
Not we. We is not we. Unless you got motherfuckers house in your pocket, it's not we.
I was jumping on the bandwagon. That wasn't my idea.
I bought I think it was like 926 or 896, somewhere in that fucking range.
That was
about 20 of them shits.
That was the bottom, dude. That was what proved, who was really in it. I was waiting for $3. $3 was never coming.
You got better luck waiting on that train making chemical deliveries in Ohio, bro.
Oh, man, too soon, bro. They keep derailing these fucking trains. I don't know what they're trying to do to us.
Yo, Alpha, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, I was gonna say, a big reason that ETH is going deflationary, I would say, is because of Zen, XEN. It's burned millions of dollars in ETH. I don't know the exact number. I can't look it up. I'm driving right now. If anybody wants to look up how much Zen has burned of Ethereum, it's huge. It's taken over. You're gonna keep hearing about it. So, yes, sir.
This is Gavin Zen, right?
Jack Levin.
Jack Levin. That's
you kind of got it if you combine Jack and Levin together. Kind of, I think you could maybe spell Gavin. I think you're missing a G though. So
I'm trying to keep up with all this shit. Jack Levin and Zen. Yeah, people. If you haven't heard about it, type it into YouTube. There's a lot of great videos on Zen.
They launched on Polygon and they had to relaunch because I don't know exactly why, but a lot of the transactions didn't go through when it started, because with Zen, whenever they launch on a new chain, you're minting the supply from the very, very, very beginning. And you can pick a term of when you want your coin to unlock. So you could pick tomorrow, right? And then you could sell it. Or you could pick 400 days and then you'll have, say, 6 million coins in 400 days rather than, say, only 20,000 tomorrow.
Yeah, and I feel like this was controversial when we first started talking about it last year. But especially recently,
I've been hearing a lot more positivity about mint and burn mechanisms because it's a safer way to bridge assets than lock. I hope everybody understands what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Then like having a max supply from the very beginning.
Yeah, because the old way was like you lock it on one side, release it on the other side, and it was getting exploited. Most of the bridge hacks were exploited through those types of mechanisms. But if you burn the original asset on one chain and mint it on the other chain, you avoid having liquidity that can be attacked on either side. So I think Zen was ahead of the game with that shit.
Yeah, they also have a whole ecosystem with NFTs too. If anybody wants to check it out, but yeah, that's all I got.
Zen NFTs.
Yeah,
it's got a ring to it. Huddle, what's up?
Just kind of wanted to touch on that blur thing. Kind of the way it's been working lately is kind of reminding me of like Minted. Just wanted to see like who's still farming Minted, who's farming blur right now. Even Voodoo, you guys are offering some rewards for your marketplace, correct?
On Peppermint?
Yep, we're hoping to get that started on Monday.
Monday? How you mind talking about the mechanics of that so I can learn how to farm it?
Yeah, because if people don't do it, they are missing the fucking boat. Like OpenSea, if they don't drop a token, I think they're done.
Hold on, wait. Let's touch that real quick. Can we touch that real quick? Because OpenSea is actually going to face a lot more scrutiny with their token drop than anybody else would have to, because they're in the United States. So they're going to have to tippy toe around this and really work at it. It's not something that they could do like Blur did. They would have to choose a different avenue, different structure, different verbiage, all of it.
But what a lot of people don't realize, and I'll touch on our marketplace, but what a lot of people don't realize is that out of the top 10 marketplaces on Ethereum, like 8 of them are backed by the same venture capitalist group. So both Blur and OpenSea are backed. They're all backed by the same venture capital group. So they're going to learn to play nice. With our marketplace, again, we're gonna first start using some candy from our treasury to get things moving. But again, it's set up the same way as our DEX. So the fees that are created from the platform itself will then turn around and pay out in the rewards. And we're going to have a boosting vaults there where you can use your board candy NFTs, and soon to come our Peppermint VIP NFTs to boost those farms 5%. We also have a few partner NFTs starting with Moonflow. So you're going to be able to use your Moonflow NFT to boost the same vault by 2.5% and up to 5 NFTs. So there's going to be 3 vaults. So each vault you can use up to 5 NFTs in any combination you like. So right now you'll be able to combine both the BCC NFTs and the Moonflow NFTs to boost those farms. So just like our DEX, right? We built it so that it could be self-sustained. We started off with its own boost. For the DEX, it came from the token launch and from the NFT launch. With our marketplace, we are going to take candy from our treasury to support it for the first couple of days, weeks, however long it takes for itself to become self-sustained, and then it should be able to take care of itself from there. We're going to keep building features onto it. So we just finished the whole issue with the vaults this week. So we're going to be building on a 3-part NFT loan platform onto it, and that's going to be our first step into multi-blockchain. So you're going to be able to loan out not only Chronos NFTs but also Ethereum NFTs. So that's going to be our next step as soon as we get these proofs up and running, is to start building that out.
So that's just a time. That's just a time thing.
I'm sorry.
That's just so we're just waiting for to be able to use our NFTs as collateral. Like
that's coming.
Nobody's done that yet.
Well, we're going to build it in 3 parts. We'll get into more detail as we get a little closer, but our NFT platform is going to be our NFT loaning platform. It's going to be unique in that format. It's going to be 3 parts to it. We're hoping to have the rewards going out starting Monday, by the way. I think that's what exactly when. And it's a pretty simple system. Obviously, all BCC NFTs are guaranteed reward on our platform. But with everyone else, it's just basically 2 slots, and it's pretty simple. Top 10 projects will have 80% of that first of that first of the allotted candy for the top 10, and then everyone else will share every other verified. Excuse me, let me correct that. All other verified projects will share the remaining of the candy. So. It's a pretty simple system, just whoever
And that's
has
an
the top
important
volume.
part, right? Because if it's unverified, then you could have projects that maybe don't have the best intentions wash trading to get themselves into the top to
Yeah,
farm
well,
the
our
tokens.
verification is pretty simple. You just apply, and like within a few hours, you could get your verification up. But we look at all kinds of metrics. So we look at are you verified with other marketplaces? That's a big indicator. We look at the type of volume. We look at your Discord. We look at your socials to say if this is, an actual project, right? But our threshold is pretty minimal. We didn't want to be gatekeepers. This is a community marketplace, just like we have a community DEX. We don't want to be gatekeepers. We just want to offer an equal opportunity to all projects to get rewards.
But you
That
definitely
was
want to benefit the native project. Like, we even see how Minted has like, I think they call it partners, but they keep like 2 or 3 up top.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That was the number one thing we wanted to get rid of. Outside of the BTC NFTs, that will be the only project that's guaranteed rewards. And when we get our VIP NFTs online, those will be the only 2 projects that are guaranteed rewards. Everyone else is, whoever's in the top 10 volume, you go there, and everyone else that's verified goes into the second category.
Hey, I'm not
So
seeing
there's
enough emojis here for Voodoo and the Board Candy team. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
Don't ever forget that shit. Like,
I mean, the reason we did this was because we had complaints against other marketplaces and the way they were giving out rewards, and specifically with our NFTs and with the amount of volume that our NFTs brought to this platform, we just thought that we would we would at least gotten a little better customer service. And rather than sit around and come on here and complain about it, we just built our own marketplace, And that's what I'm always telling people. Stop wasting time in Twitter spaces complaining about who's doing what and how they're doing it and how
yeah,
they're
that's
rugging
my
it.
job.
Just build it.
You go
Yeah,
out there
just
and
build it.
build, you fuckers. I'll stay
Build
here
it.
and
Build something
complain.
better.
Yeah.
Don't complain about it. Build something better.
Let's go.
Because that opportunity is there for anyone. Just if you don't like it, build something better.
That is awesome. Hey, we got 3 minutes until the top of the hour here, folks. We might be wrapping it. We might not. We'll see how it goes. But if you got something to tell this community, that mic button is free. Bottom left. Hey, before you do that, bottom right, tweet out the goddamn room. Let's see how we're doing. Not bad at all. 28, that is more than half. Good for you. Good for y'all. See, my guy 21 is here. Gang, gang. Mr. Intern. Still cranking out them visors. Let's go. Gato. Look at
That's
this.
Ambassador 21, by the way.
Ambassador 21. Ambassador to whom?
He's a Chronos ambassador.
Oh, yeah. Chronos ambassadors. How many do we have? Popping up like Bach interns. I'm kidding. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on, go ahead, man.
Voodoo, my bad about that, dude. My son's school called. He's fucking sick. I gotta go fucking pick him up. I hate anybody want a kid? No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, Check the tapes, man. I've had one home every fucking day. It's killing me.
Yeah, this is nuts. Like I was just about to pull up to. So I help my buddy. He runs a handyman business, and when he needs a hand, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help you. About to pull up to the job site, get out the car, and here we are. Got to turn all the way back around. 40-minute ride home. It's a beautiful morning. So Voodoo, I heard you were going something about cross chain. I don't know. The phone call came in as you were describing it. If you don't want to give me the spiel again, you don't have to. Fucking, we can do this some
I'll
other
give you
time.
the short version. So rewards start up on Monday, and our NFT loan platform, which is our next build, it's going to be built in 3 parts, and it's going to be cross-chain. So it's going to support initially both Chronos and Ethereum NFTs.
Okay. And so you said a loan platform. I didn't know you guys were building out a loan platform as well. Is that going to work on the? It's going to be like what's that other one that people have been using?
Bendao,
Yeah, Ben.
X2Y2.
There's Ben down, and
There's a
then
bunch of them out
there's
there.
another one on Solana too. I forget what that one is.
What we're doing for our NFT loan is that we're taking things that work from different NFT platforms and we're trying to combine them into one. Um, and I think we have a pretty clear vision on that. We'll give more information as we get closer to the build. We're looking for this to be completed. Where March, April, May, probably beginning of May will be when we'll be launching that. It's going to be a pretty substantial build to have it completed. The first part I'm hoping to get done within the next 6 weeks. But yeah, that's going to be our next major addition to our protocol. And like we have one side that's continuously building games and supporting the decks and now supporting the marketplace. And I'm happy to be part of a team that is just continuing to build more parts to this ecosystem towards the vision of our founder.
Yeah, who is the founder?
It's Candyman and he goes by, I forget the other guy's name. There's two of them, Dadoon and Candyman.
Do they ever come into spaces?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dadoon is the one you usually hear from.
Oh, if I talk to them and don't remember, that's embarrassing.
He's also been on that Chronos, the one that they have like every week. So the Meerkats, I think he was on there with Prolon Mars. Who else was there with him?
That was the first AMA, wasn't it? The first Chronos AMA on Twitter, because they've done 2 of them, and it's like five projects at a time.
Yep.
And you can watch it on Twitter or YouTube. I won a swag bag at the last one. We'll see if it gets here. They're taking bets.
Yeah.
You'll never get the end of it if you don't.
I DM'd them this morning. I said, I've been running spaces for 2 years. Every day about Chronos. Y'all should follow me. I'm going to pin it because you miss every shot you don't take. I probably fucking pinned it already. Nope, I didn't. Let's go. I gotta get their attention. Let's do this for another half hour. Why not? I'm gonna make another cup of coffee and see if these charts moved at all.
That's actually what I'm doing now too. Everything's moved back a bit. It's settled back down.
Back down, yeah. Polygon is at $1.35. Now, I firmly believe that with everything going on with Polygon, they're gonna go over $1.50. They're heading for $2. Because I don't think their all-time high from last year is anything close to where Matic is going in the long run. You guys know the tokenomics of Matic? Let me look it up so I don't fuck it up. The total supply is like 20 million. Who's going to come up here with that good data? This is not where I should be looking. 10 billion. I was way off. Max total supply of 10 billion. Well, good enough. I just need to buy more of it. I think Matic is going to like $200. Morpheus, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, I was actually looking a lot on tokenomics these days, and have been looking on Candy also.
Good for you,
They have
man. That's
only
what we all need to be doing. Is like
yeah,
doing our research.
they got only 250 million, so I'm gonna do you a bad one there and say Morph's token will be 420 million, not billion. But it's all good. And I was just gonna let you know we got a date for the Abysus drop, and I will announce it on the space with 21 on Friday. So put it up there. Would appreciate a lot if you guys retweet that one, so people get to know it. But yeah, I love these tokenomics talks. Anyway, it's good to hear your kind of experience also with the Thunder token, because you have had that up like almost a year, or is it a year?
Yeah, we're coming up on a year, and the way we planned it out, we have 100 million tokens left to put into circulation between now and our 1 year anniversary, April 20th. So we're almost at full circulating supply, which means that I personally am gonna have to start buying back Thunder just to have any. You know, that's gonna change things.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah,
I got 10,000 Thunder. Don't laugh,
exciting.
but I got still 10,000 Thunder from the last time I was in Steakhouse. I went back and it was kind of dead, but do I need to have millions now? Is that correct?
A million Thunder is what you need to hold to be eligible for some of these, pretty awesome giveaways that we do.
Nice. I will catch up.
Yeah, because if it's not a legendary chimp, it's probably a dope pair of sneakers. Or today we're sending out CDs of our record from 2011 that we were playing in here yesterday. So
wow, CDs.
Everybody that DM'd their address yesterday, yeah, CDs are nice and cheap to ship, man.
Bro, I was in .com's wedding like a couple of weeks ago, and the DJ was using CDs. Not only that, I knew the DJ from back when I was 15. He was dating my sister, but he had the same goddamn CD boxes, the same CDs he played when I was a kid. He had them still, perfect condition. I can't believe it. He's a legend in my eyes, just for using CDs still.
No, because we were talking about this yesterday. Like, people don't know that you have to take care of CDs properly. They actually degrade quicker than cassette tapes if you don't treat them right. Like, if you leave them in a hot car, which is where everybody fucking leaves them, you got a year max before you start seeing those like little dots poking through the silver, and you're like, wait, is this a cheap CD? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you paid for it or if you burned it yourself. If you don't keep it in a cool, dry environment, CDs are not gonna last. No, sir.
Who has ever given away burned CDs as Christmas gifts or birthday gifts? Who remembers giving away that?
Oh, I gave them out every Christmas and every birthday. No matter who you were getting my latest mixtape and maybe a personalized mixtape if I really liked you.
Yeah, like
that was all the
personalized
way up until
covers
they
and stuff.
made that was all the way until they made USB drives that were cheap enough to hand out as gifts. And then I started giving those out with like just everything on it. I was like, here you go. Here's all the music we've ever made.
We did have those 6 months with a mini disc though before that died.
Yeah, and then I just then I didn't have to give anything else out. Now all my family and friends have thumb drives somewhere. But the rest of y'all can catch a thumb drive if you want it. Maybe we'll make some dope like branded thumb drives with all that music on it. We've got like 20 years worth of music, you know? Forget about it sometimes. I get so into this shit, I forget about what we used to do. Anywho, we got about 20 minutes left here, folks. Who's coming up? Who's new down there that's coming up here? There's a lot of projects. We got lions and chimps and baby Joey's. We got to talk about baby Joey. I'm surprised he hasn't come up here to tell us. They are moving from Hop Swap to Galaxy Swap. That's pretty big news. That's the kind of news that they should be coming up here to tell us. I read it on Twitter this morning. Shout out to Legend and Daniel and the whole crew over at Galaxy Swap. There's not many of us over there. It's like Thunder, Galaxy, now Joey Token. There's obviously Crow, and I think Briar is over there with us. I think Briar Token, and maybe one more. But y'all should check out Galaxy Swap. The intern is here. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. You were asking for some monkeys or some other guys, and you got an intern. Anyways, at least I'm a good catch. How's everybody doing?
Nah, you're a great catch, man. You're looking good.
I'm feeling good, Alpha. Just kind of
Let's
waking
go.
up, man.
Yeah, it's a slow morning. Everybody's trying to catch up, including me. I said I was making another cup of coffee, and I got to stick to my word. Let's do it. What are we getting into today, Mr. Intern?
Not really much. I got work later tonight. I got a meeting.
I saw that you were doing some new stuff with your visor project.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all community. The ultimate message behind it is, like, let's just have fun around, kind of the same experience that you have with an NFT community, but let's just lose the blockchain aspect of it. So yeah, it's just all community, no rugs, no chances of rugs, and we're just drawing that line where it's just like, yo, we're here, we're a club, we want to have fun and we want to hang out and enjoy it. So yeah, that's kind of what the message
I
has been.
fuck with it, man. Hey, what'd you think about that Friendlies rug?
I haven't even heard of it. What happened?
Oh, no shit. Yeah, the Friendlies, they were a pretty big project. Like, I remember when Farouk and all those guys were pumping it, because it was a Dutch auction, and I had never heard of that before. And it started at 3 ETH and went down. And they pulled in like 5 million off the mint and like 3 or 4 off a secondary. And
That's insane.
yes, yesterday they even put out like a little tweet thread
They
before
give
they
you a good
deleted their
buy note.
Twitter.
I love when ruggers give you a good buy note. It's so cute.
Yeah, like when they say bye and then they delete their Twitter. It's like, why? Why stick your neck out at first?
Wait, so like they actually were just like, yeah, bye?
They said market conditions, blah blah. we'll be back someday, right? Like we'll be back when things are better.
That sucks, man. That's fucking terrible.
See you later.
What they mean by that is they'll be back under a different name with a
Oh,
different
without a doubt,
project.
dude.
Yeah,
That's a good
different
call.
contract,
That's a good call.
new wallets. It'll be beautiful. They might even change the name. I mean,
ooh.
Yeah, Cardia totally screwed my ass.
did you guys see that guy who was calling CDC a scam while wearing Cubs PFP? It was so funny. It was the true irony
I
of Web3.
woke up to that. Yeah.
I loved it. That was a good chuckle yesterday.
Was he calling them a scam or?
Yeah, he was calling CDC a scam because they endorsed the trip,
the
and
trip.
I'm like, dude, do you know, like, is this a serious thing? He's like, they're a central exchange. They're not a launch pad. I'm like, all right, dude. All right, no, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, Crypto.com can't really win over there. I don't feel bad for him. I'd like to see a win. If they win, we all win.
I think a win for them at this moment would just be like, honestly, accountability for everything for the past year. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you know, this is what's happened. This is where we've seen our shortcomings. This is the things that we're going to work on. And I think that would be a sick W for them.
Yeah, owning up to their shit for sure.
Yeah, because one of the things that I feel like I've been missing with my parasocial relationship with Crypto.com is like a common interest. Like I used to feel like me and Crypto.com had something in common. And then they blocked me and then they unblocked me and we're still, you know, right where we were a year ago, but I'm losing that love and feeling, man. I shouldn't be saying this. I'm just
It sounds like you're like missing Bach or something.
I'm
I
reinforcing.
didn't mean to steer it in that direction. I mean, I still think CDC is doing their part. It's not like they're stealing money or anything, and they're not. They're
Yeah,
learning.
I take it all back.
Yeah, it's just a different scope, to be honest. Like, they're learning, and I commend them for sticking it through. You know, they could have closed doors on that bank run, right?
Which one, right?
Exactly my point.
God damn.
They've had a couple of chances to just be like, hey, like, we're not cut out for this. We're not made for this. We're gonna shut the doors, and instead they're just like, nah, we feel like we've got this.
I really feel like Crypto.com or Cro token, the token CRO, hasn't really seen the activity that it deserves. Like we almost saw it night before last when it shot to 9.2. Cro could be doing that every fucking day for the next 2 weeks. And I'd be feeling like, all right, now we're getting back to where we should be.
But I mean, realistically, at this moment, there's not a lot of people who are super interested in the DeFi protocols that they offer on Cro, just in general. And then, Cro itself on the platform is essentially just a gas token. That's its only use case at the moment, to be honest. So I mean, once we build out that use case as a community a little bit more, maybe we'll see different.
Yeah, what does that look like for you in the future? What does Cro look
That's
like
a
when
really
it's
good
not?
question.
Yeah, because other than gas, I mean, we use it to trade for all the shit that we love on the chain, like our favorite NFTs and our favorite, community tokens, meme tokens, reward tokens, investment tokens. Every time we do that, we're locking Cro into either a new contract, a new liquidity pair, but we're locking Cro on the chain. We're increasing the TVL, even if it doesn't show up on DeFi Llama or even CDC's analytics. They can't track every single Cro, but we know what's going on because we're here. We know about Tectonic. We know about Single. We know about Ferro Protocol, even though I don't know what the fuck a stable swap is or does or why we need it, but it's there. It's got TVL. It's got volume every day. Cronos has everything going on that it needs to have. Cronos is what I'm fucking bullish on. And I hope everybody in the listeners, especially listening back, because we have more people that listen back than show up every day. I hope they understand the difference between Crypto.com and Cronos, because it's one of the most important things that I learned in here, and everybody that comes to Coffee and Cro and the jungle learns at some point in here, because nobody knew it. Let's just be honest. Everybody thought it was all the same shit when they first got here. But Crypto.com is the centralized exchange. They have their own blockchain, the Crypto.org chain. Cronos is the DeFi chain. It runs on its own, independently. It uses Cro for gas and transaction fees, and it's where you find all your favorite projects and DeFi protocols like Thunder, Thundercats, Thunder Token, fucking Board Candy, Meerkats, MMF, SVN, which is trading on the Perpetuals exchange as of today. Use code JUNGLE to get 10% off your trading fees. That's all I'm here to tell you.
Alpha, is it right to come in and give you a quick chat about Pink Decks on
No, my
Cronos?
hand was
Just
up.
as a...
My hand was up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that, man. Sorry.
You're up next, Steve.
I just want to say, Alpha, they're definitely not the same. Although Bitcoin now has NFTs, so they do definitely sound the same. They almost look the same in a way. So yeah, we don't really know who's going to be the next, $50,000 token. But Bitcoin looks like all of us now.
I hope Cro isn't the next $50,000 token, because it is our gas token. And I'm not trying to get Matic again, because I love Matic. I was telling everybody to do their transactions on Polygon, because I was doing DeFi shit over there and things were 0.01 Matic, which was...
And that's why we need an L2 for Cro. A lot of people don't understand it because
and
they
MMF
think
is
it's
going to
so
do it.
cheap. Yeah, they think it's so cheap. But, dude, when these tokens go to like $13 or $15, which is realistically where they should land, you're going to want something that cuts the cost.
And I think they're the ones to do it.
I hope so. I sent Canvas a message the other day for a lot. I sent him a really lengthy message, giving him a really solid idea.
And you're not going to tell us shit.
No, I'm not going to tell you. I might tell you Sunday. I'll tell you what, you pull up to the Sunday space that I'm hosting, and I might tell them there, because I said, like, I want people to come and tell me what they want the project to do, what they don't want the project to do, what they've loved about it, what they've hated about it. So I might tell people my thoughts there, and that way there it'll be in a recorded space, in depth, and everybody else can enjoy it. So if you show up there, I mean, you might hear it.
So that's this Sunday.
This Sunday.
And then
Meerkat Mass.
Next Sunday, me, you, and our guy down there are going to do it, right?
Amen. So yeah, I mean, you guys suck at DMs though. I don't know how y'all be doing this shit, man. It's crazy. I'll be like, pew 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 pew. You guys ask me a question. Pew 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 pew. Oh yeah, that's sick. Pew 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 pew. And then it takes like fucking 17 hours for you guys to respond. What do you guys do? You guys work?
Yeah. What the fuck, 21? Jeez.
Yeah, it's only 21. It has nothing to do with fucking Alpha. I'm working. I had to fucking comment on one of your tweets, guy. Fucking, hey, check your DMs, in order for you to check your DMs, and then you check your DMs.
Did that work? Did that fucking work? See?
Yeah,
we're all
that works
getting it
for
done.
me like maybe 3 out of 10 times. I work till I'm burnt, and then I can't come back until I'm like energized.
Yeah, you gotta put some aloe on that shit, bro. Steve, what's cracking?
How are we doing, Alpha? Not been here for ages. Crypto's burned me for days. Lost my passphrases and everything, but I'm back.
No, did you find you found your seed phrase?
No. Did I fuck? No, they're all
No.
gone. To be fair, it was stupid because I needed a new phone, so I swapped my phone out for a new one. And in store, I did all the apps and stuff, and then I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I burnt about, I don't know, 7K, 350 odd NFTs, MMFs, all that's gone. Yeah, sad times. But yeah, I'm back working in trying to get some gains back in the Arbitrum exchange. Talking of layer twos with ETH. So anyway, it's a slow grind.
No, and that's the beauty of it, right? Is how quick we can get right back to where we were. Because one of the things about being in crypto for an extended period of time is you've been knocked the fuck down. You've been taken down to zero or pretty close to it, because that's the name of the game around here. It's a volatile situation. I don't care who you are. You could be swapping fucking stable coins, and suddenly that shit's worth 2 cents. Hey, Terra Luna. But like, hey, that was kind of like Macarena. That was kind of good.
Yeah, it
Hey,
was.
Terra Luna. So
It was, definitely sad times, mate. Definitely. I mean, the height of MMF. I even look back at some screenshots from that. Sad times. But here we are.
Don't even
I think
stop.
everyone
Okay.
can learn from this.
The other day, I opened my fucking Google Doc that I had that was tracking my M-share vault. Oh fuck my life! I should not have
Yeah,
done that. I should not have
yeah,
fucking done that.
yeah. When you're turning over 4 or 5K a day in volts, and then it was crazy
Oh yeah,
times.
that's like when I'm trying to find a screenshot to show somebody from last year, and I start
Yeah,
scrolling past the shots I took of my fucking Sky G vault. Oh, delete those pictures.
yeah, it's all
Oh.
gone. Even deleted my tin as well because that was annoying me. But anyway, here we are. I just wanted to. I'm going to do a giveaway. Well, I'm going to do a giveaway. I want to give you an NFT, mate, if that's all right to give away.
Are you
I
kidding?
won't.
You just came in here to tell us you got completely wiped out, and you're back here
Yeah,
to give something out.
yeah, man.
Amazing.
It's all about love, isn't it? It's all about the love. Uh, so basically, it's a Pink X an NFT from Pink Dex. There's only 100 of them available. They retail now at 1,000 Cro, and from the 25th of February, they'll retail at 3,000 Cro. And when you sell them on the DEX, you won't be able to sell them for cheaper than 3,000 Cro, so you're pretty much limited, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think that's how I understood it anyway. I'm not the dev. I'm just somebody who's looking at the project with interest.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, so it's Pink Panther decks. I'll give you just a couple of details in regards to timings and that. So if you want to come into the AMA, it's 10:30 on the 25th of February. So that's UTC, and that's till 11. So people can blast the dev with questions, and he can answer them and all that sort of good stuff. And then they're going to run a pre-sale inside their decks for one of their DeFi tokens. Again, that's 11 o'clock, so that'll run straight after the AMA. But yeah, there seems to be loads going on with it. Some things that are really different in regards to when you access the DEX for the first time and you log in, you have to pick a team that you want to associate yourself to. So there's like 3 different teams. You can either be a VIP holder, which there'll only be 100 of, obviously. Then there's another section, and then there's like the normal trading section, and you in that team, and then depending on the team you're in, you get different availabilities of based on trading volume. So whoever wins the trading volume over a set period, you then get better vaults. And obviously, I think the people who are traders are obviously going to beat the VIPs, but I think that's a bit of a good thing. So yeah, I mean, there's loads going on with it. I want to tell you loads. I'm going to read some stuff out, but I'm conscious that
Where did
of
you
your
find all
time.
this information? On Twitter or in
So
Discord?
it's in their Telegram. More than welcome to come into the Telegram or into the Discord. Pink Panther. They have got Twitter as well at Pink. Let me go to Twitter now and find it.
Yeah, if you could pin something from their Twitter up top. I never go on Telegram, but that's where all the like finance stuff is.
Yeah, I'll look at
like coins. They all communicate on Telegram. I still don't know why, but
yeah, it's a bit backward, isn't it? Really, but it's easy for me to keep track of everything. But yeah, what else have they got going on? So I should have been more prepared, really, but I'm not a dev or anything. I've just come on to say, look, this is available. I'll give somebody an NFT. The NFTs can be staked now as well for DeFi tokens. So I think there's 250,000 DeFi tokens available for staking on the VIP, and with their vaults, they've already locked up 100,000 of those tokens. So when the DeFi token launches, obviously on the 20 whatever, 100,000 of those are already locked up for at least a month to 12 months. I mean, I've locked up 7,500. Oh, I think I've locked up over 12,000 now, actually. But yeah.
So did they want you to go out and do this, or are you just doing this on your own?
No, I'm just doing it on my own. They did give me one extra NFT and said if you wanted to go out, and because I'm quite vocal in the TG, the guy was like, do you know what, do you want another NFT and you can do a giveaway or something, or I said, yeah, I'll have a look around, see what's what. I've done a bit on Twitter, but I don't seem to get much traction myself. I'm not really a avid Twitterer or anything like that. I just like to follow the money.
No, you're doing the right thing, man.
So I thought I'd come to Coffee and Cro. I remember you guys from ages ago, done a bit of Alpha, Thunder. We did all the hop stuff, all that sort of great stuff back in the day. And I thought, you know what, the community, it's weird. I went to Twitter just now, saw the community was live doing a feed. And I thought, yeah, let's get you up.
That's fucking awesome, bro. That makes me happy. That makes me feel like we're doing the right thing, running this show every day. Everything happens for a reason. So I'm pumped.
Can I message you direct? Can I?
Yeah.
I'm just clicking on your profile, but it says block or report. I don't see how.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I know.
We're following.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. I'm just being involved.
Let's bust through these hands. Hoddle and then Mr. Red Saint. What did I rug?
No, you're still there, mate.
Oh, you're there.
Hey, boy.
I think you said Mr. Hoddle first.
Yeah, we must have lost him. You go ahead.
No, my bad. I was
He's there.
my friend from the school. I told you. But Red Saint, go first because your hand was up first. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, bro. I was just chilling, checking in, saying hi to everybody.
Whoa, you guys are fucking...
nothing to say. Huh?
We're going back to Steve. What's up, Steve?
Was it me? Okay, I'll come back again. I've just said what I've done, mate. I've put the TG in your inbox, buddy. If you can put that on for me, because I'm a bit of a mong. I don't even know how to pin it up the top. So if you can do that for me, that'd be great. That's the Telegram. Are you happy just to choose somebody who's been the most active, or somebody who's new, somebody who wants this VPI NFT, and then I can send it to you, and then you can forward it on?
Definitely. Let's do someone who hits the mic and comes up here with something good. Because besides you, Steve, it's been like fucking shooting fish in an empty barrel here. I'm just splashing a lot of water.
Mint a Thundercat.
Mint a fucking Thunder. Give it to Silly Girl, bro. Chronoballs is coming up here. That's what we like. That's what we like. The #1 project on Chronos is here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you for motherfucking months. Chronoballs is out here doing the most. Straight up. Stop sleeping. What's cracking, Mr. Balls?
I'm here at work chilling. How you guys?
I gotta say, bro, that was really dope. Waking up to your DM. That was the best news I got this morning. Seeing you hook those two kids up like that. Really, really nice to see.
Dude,
Again, you know.
it was awesome. It was different too because we've sponsored 12 kids and we've helped another 10. So we've helped 22. But nothing was like this one because this was a family that was really going through a hard time, and you can tell by the smile on their faces, bro. It was so much that I've decided to come out of retirement and I will be coaching the team so I can follow the journey with this kid and see them through the season. It's
Let's go, homie.
it's
Let's go. You're motivating me. I'm gonna coach this year too. You know, I didn't do it last year, but they need us. They fucking need us, man.
yeah, man. I told the coach I'll do it, and you would think this guy won the lottery, bro. He was like, "No way." Yeah, he was screaming. It was like he was super excited. So,
Well, yeah, you're not just any coach, bro. Like we're not just picking parents here. You're like a coach.
yeah, so I'll bring something good to the table while keeping the Chronos name alive. If you guys saw, we already onboarded one of the parents. By the end of the season, I'm trying to get the whole team. Um, I need somebody that can help us with a DAP development. We got the contract. We just need DAP help. Kuka is drowning because I keep throwing a ton of shit at him. And
I'm right here, bro.
who's that?
See, all of this happens for a reason. Mr. Saint is here, and he is a DApp developer.
All right, man. Yeah, I really need that help, like desperately, because we have a concept that we want to put out there, and the parents are willing to do it, and it'll be something that'll help us all grow while introducing people to DeFi at the same time. And
Yeah, for sure.
I'll hit you up in the DMs, man.
That's
You
awesome. And the
you
rest
hit
of
me up.
y'all, if you need something, if you're down there, you know, looking for somebody, looking for something, looking for help, come up here and ask for it. And 100% of the time, you will find it. There isn't a better deal on Twitter. Because that mic button is free. Just go tweet out the goddamn room. You guys are yep, you're killing it. 33. It's dope.
All right, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm working on a video, man. I'm putting together a little collage video on, the whole process of how we went through it up to paying for everything with the crypto.com card. So
That's awesome.
hopefully,
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it, man.
um,
And for the people that don't know, I'll break it down for them. We'll let you get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, Chronoballs has been here long time. Long time. And I'll never forget first time Omar came into the jungle. This project is born out of this community and also from his passion, which you can hear every time he speaks, for sports and for the kids that play sports. You know, he understands the importance of keeping kids active, teaching them about teamwork, just all of the benefits of keeping the youth active in team sports. So he built a project. He built an NFT project by, utilizing the resources right here in these spaces, in this crofam. Finding, I mean, we have the community right here, right? But finding the artists and the coders and developers to put it together, and not only that, but creating a 501c3 legit. You know, I'm fucking at a loss for words here. They're called 501c3s. Why do I have that part and not the other part? It's a nonprofit organization. Thank you. Mr. Saints. It's a legit nonprofit. So not only are we doing so many positive things with the mint funds, but people can donate on top of that and get a tax write-off for the U.S. government, because fuck them. And there's just a lot of other stuff that Chronoballs does.
And if you want to see what he's done, he has an amazing video of what he just did for a couple of kids that he's going to be coaching. They had lost their house and stuff, and he went out and bought all the supplies they needed for the game. So there's wonderful information out there. Follow him. He's awesome.
Thank you, silly girl. We have just a couple of minutes left here this morning. We got a really great crowd of listeners down there. If you guys have anything to tell this community, Wavy, if you guys have anything to tell this community on a Wednesday morning, come on up here. Gray, how's your mint going, dude?
Bro, I am actually fucking ecstatic. I woke up this morning and like over 60 of these little spermies have minted so far. People are posting about them, posting hashtag little spermie. I'm excited, bro. I'm getting stoked. I'm waiting until it hits 100, and then I'm gonna start splitting off Cro funds and doing some accounting so I can get this 40% into another wallet. And just start getting ready to promote some more. I'm starting some like promo partnerships with DAC and Teen DAC, as well as Trollcoin. So I mean, if anybody has a Discord, they're doing Rumbles, giveaways for Rumbles. Let's chat, because maybe I have some NFTs to give you for some of those Rumble giveaways.
Yeah, Cat does one in the Jungle Discord every Friday. So that would be dope. You should hit up Cat.
Def will do.
And we are giving out this Pink Panther NFT from Steve before we get out of here. So don't let me forget about that shit. Hoddles, what's up?
Well, Puma just did a mint that just minted out, in case anybody wants to go check that out. Minted out really, 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 really fast. But I heard you say wave.
Yeah, we kind of beat that to the gun, because if you own the, I think it was called the Nitro NFT, you're going to get that airdrop. So that was the only way to really guarantee
the
that
Nitro.
Yeah.
The Nitro airdrop on Solana?
No, let me
Wait, this was a Puma airdrop on Solana?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, that's why I was asking. I hadn't heard of a Nitro on Ethereum.
I'll tell you right now. It's called a Puma Nitro Collection.
Okay.
And it's on Ethereum, on OpenSea. They took the snapshot yesterday, so it's a little too late. But yeah, that was the only way we were to make sure, like, you're guaranteed to get one of these.
Mint price was
play
high.
on that is that, yeah, the play on those is that's the floor for the one that they're minting today. I would guess it's at least 0.2, 0.3. And then the Puma Nitros are probably going to start dropping now, because now that everyone has their we should be getting our airdrops. Mine haven't gotten to my wallet yet, but as soon as people get their airdrops, they're going to start dumping those. So yeah.
Please take note of that part, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you are new here and heard Puma and ran to OpenSea. The snapshot is done, so don't.
It's too late.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to say, I heard you say Wavy, and I didn't see him come up, but he just released like some new stuff for Crotopia's shooter. Hopefully be checking that stuff out soon too, because I haven't got a gaming laptop, so it doesn't move as well. But I've been peeping what he's doing, and he keeps on updating. So.
Oh hell yeah! Big shout to Crotopia. One of these days we're gonna be running these spaces in there. No doubt. No fucking doubt. We're way early on metaverse shit, folks. If Zuck can't do it, I don't know who can. I guess Wavy. And he didn't have to drop 12 Billy. I'm trying to go through the comments here, see if anyone threw any questions in. Steve, I got to get you my wallet address. Wait, who's putting down? Oh, nice. Loaded Companions is throwing in on our ETH validator. Let's go. I forgot. We've talked about a lot today. Here is a picture of the legendary chimp that we are giving out. I will pin that shit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Look at that fucking chimp.
Can't see anything yet.
Oh, it's coming. It's your tweet. I stole it from you.
Oh, that's a nice chimp.
Yeah, baby.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Clean. What else did I have to tell you guys?
I'm gonna go get breakfast. I hope you guys all have a great day.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Hey, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Drink that water. Brush those teeth. Own your keys. Own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Don't lose your seed phrase. Write it down on a piece of paper and put it someplace safe. Put it in a safe. And then show someone else how to do this shit. Because it ain't easy. It's crofam for life. Lots of love, y'all. Steve, let's do it. Let's give this shit out.
Yeah, great advice.
Red, gold, and green hearts. Let's go. Bust out those emoji bars, y'all. It's red, and then yellow, and then green. If you didn't know, yes, you can change the color of the heart. Hold down on it. And then red. Yellow. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Steve is giving out a Pink Panther NFT that allegedly can be sold for 3,000 Cro at some point in time.
It's also stakeable right now on their staking platform, and one of the things I forgot to mention is they have a sex listing as well, apparently, for their launch. So I think it's Matic C, but we'll wait and see.
All right. Oh, that's an orange one, Social. Wait, red. I'm watching you now. Red. Oh, that's orange. You can't fuck it up. Red, and then yellow, and then green. Come on. Come on, you got it. I want this guy to get it so bad. So socialized. Here, I'm following you now. Yellow, green. No, start again. Red. Yeah, here it is. Yellow. Yes, great. My guy. Hey. Socialized. All right, we got a winner. Lots of love, everybody. Peace.
Who won that?
His name's Socialized.
Okay, Socialized. Just if you can follow me, mate, we'll hook up, and you can send me your wallet ID, and I'll ping it over to you.
Thanks so much, Steve. Peace out.
No worries.